If we don't figure something out, Palvera will not live to see another day.
The Chancellor's words cut deep into the council. His voice echoed throughout the chamber. The council would soon seek a solution, and little did they know it, but the industrial district would soon be born. Well, party people, we are here in Palvera's soon-to-be industrial district. That's right, and the frogs love this place. They really do. They just all come here for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's not the best place for an industry, but I have been doing some work in prepping this land for Palvera's industrial district, and this bamboo will all be gone eventually. I'll just have to find another new place to put it because I need bamboo and I've yet to find a good place for it. So, that's right. This is going to be Palvera's industrial district, and boy, oh boy, is it going to be wonderful. I have some great plans for right here, and you're going to learn all about the history and lore of those builds in the following cinematic. So, what that means is I guess I got to build it. And I don't really want to do that. I'm feeling a little lazy, but I'm going to do it anyway because I want you guys to see it. I hope you like it. It's a little out of style for Palvera, but that's kind of the goal. You know, with advancements in technology, Palvera's architecture maybe will shift a little bit. Who knows? We'll see. This is going to be a little test here. But yeah, we're going to build some builds. It's going to be a good view. And this is going to be Palvera's industrial district. So why don't we get started with that beautiful, beautiful cinematic. Let's go. Copper has always proved a valuable resource to Palvera. Now, thanks to Akara, it proves more valuable than anyone ever realized. Because of this, his demand, as well as everyone else's for copper, has skyrocketed. Palvera desperately needed more of it. The council came to Akara in search of a solution. Akara spent restless nights trying to solve Palvera's copper shortage. One night, it finally clicked. Mechanical titans designed for harvesting copper would be the first structures constructed in Palvera's industrial district. They were placed atop the mountain. Ivo, the titan to the left, would excavate a quarry in the ground where miners would go to retrieve unearthed copper. Ambrosia, the titan to the right, would drill deep into the river on the coast of Palvera. Divers, outfitted with newly invented copper dive suits, would dive deep into the river to retrieve sunken copper. With this newfound surplus of copper, who knows what marvels of technology Akara may bring to Palvera. May it be used for the betterment of Palvera and bring prosperity to Palvera's future. Well, as you can see, pardon the bamboo, as you can see, we got these titans of machinery up here in these mountains. Well, mountain, you could say, although it's not much of a mountain, is it? You know, for the longest time, my biggest fear in Minecraft, at least, is terraforming. I see all these people, and you know what they say, comparison is the thief of joy. And they're right. Don't compare yourself, just focus on yourself. But I see all these people, and their terraforming is just, it elevates their build to another level. So I'm gonna have an attempt at that today. It's not gonna be nearly what these types of people do, but it's gonna be better than what's here. So we're gonna build a mountain so that these titans of machinery, they are accurately placed on a mountain. And then we'll work on some more of the industrial district. So, why don't we get started with that? Well, guess where I am. Yeah, if you can't tell, we are at the summit of this mountain. And let me tell you, I've never done anything like this before. And, well, if it's ugly, whatever. Practice makes perfect, or whatever they say. But I like it. And I think it's an excellent backdrop for our industrial district. So, why don't we fly down and get a proper look at that? Let's see, can this be satisfying? Ooh, that was a close one. We'll land on some bamboo here. Look at that. I think that is beautiful. Now this transition section down here will definitely look better when we have more stuff in here. But man, I've never done anything like this. I'm not a terraformer. It's crazy to me that I was able to do this. This is beyond anything I thought that I could have ever done. And to be honest, it's probably not even that great, but I like it a lot anyway. So, with that being said, there's some other things that need to be done. We need a quarry for this Titan, and we need a little spot for our divers to dive into the lake for this Titan. So we have some things on the agenda. So let's celebrate this gorgeous, golly, look at that, it's beautiful. Let's celebrate this gorgeous view, and let's get back to building. Now that is what I call a mountain. Yeah, wow, what a sight. You got the Titans on the side, man, this thing's beautiful. Now, the trick of developing this area of Palvera is number 1, clearing out this bamboo for the upteenth time. Well, no, really, I gotta get rid of it and figure out where to put it now, because this is about to be a very developed area. But the real trick to developing this part of Palvera is to keep this scale. So this is not really a big mountain, to be honest. I like it, and it's probably, it's the biggest thing I've done yet. But it is small. It is a small mountain. So what we gotta do is we have to maintain the illusion of it being big. And in order to do that, I think there can't be a big building too close to it. And not only that, God, I'm sorry, this view will look better shortly. Not only that, but I want to keep this line of sight open. So, keeping that in account, I think we're going to have a building here. It's going to be like a factory, maybe. We're going to have a building over here. It's going to be like a sawmill or something cool like that, maybe. And we're going to have the quarry in front of the mountain, so it doesn't obstruct this beautiful view. And I think we'll have like maybe a diving place over here somewhere, like we talked about. So yeah, that's kind of my plan and thinking as of right now. So we just gotta make it happen, and we just gotta keep this scale. So I'm gonna get to work on digging out this quarry. Probably gonna need a beacon. And maybe I'll get rid of the bamboo too. I don't know. We'll see. I'll see you in a second, alright? Well, if we don't have a big hole, what do we have? Yeah, I don't know what I mean by that. We have a really big hole here, and this is our quarry. But it's really ugly right now. It's like incredibly ugly. So, we need to pretty it up. And in order to do that, I'm kind of just going to paint over all this stone and give it just a nice little gradient, nothing too crazy. I really gotta get better at them, because I don't have a good thought process to designing them. But nonetheless, it's what we finna do, so let's get it in there, and it's gonna be really, really pretty, I hope, kinda. Alright, let's go. I am just so sorry for the rain. It seems like it's always raining here in Palvera. Jesus, man. But anyway, I come here to show you that the quarry is not only dug, but it's gorgeous. or at least prettier than before. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Even Fable likes it, man. Fable is just having a time down there. Well, it's not going to be an empty quarry. I think what we're going to do is right over there, we're going to have a nice little quarry shack. We might have some stairs going down here, and then we'll actually have like maybe a mine entrance or something. I don't know. I just want to decorate it and make it feel less empty. But I think, yeah, that sums up what the quarry is going to be. Now, beyond the quarry, I might have already told you this. I'm not sure. But we have a couple buildings. As you know, we're going to keep this view. Oh, speaking of this view, wow. Look at that. That is a view. We're going to keep it. We're going to keep this view. And right here, we're going to have a building. It's going to be a factory. What are they manufacturing? That's surely a good question. But it needs to be important. I'll figure it out. I don't know. It's going to be a big factory. Because it can be big because it's close. Not over there. And then over here, we're going to put a sawmill. And if I can figure it out, we're going to actually have a functional tree farm in there too. I actually have a secret one I didn't show you way off in the distance over there. If I can figure out how to get that into the underground, then that will be beautiful because I won't have to fly far away. It's getting really dark. Give me 1 second. Okay, that is much better. Our visitor is still here though. So yeah, hopefully we can get that tree farm functional. And I think that'll be awesome. And then, honestly, I think for the most part, besides some detailing, I think that would kind of complete Palvera's industrial. Oh, wait. Not quite. I forgot. I need to have a building over here for divers. We'll get there. We're making progress. That's the plan. Let's get to work. A majority of Palvera's workforce can be found here. The air smells of the ground being unearthed. Copper has become essential to the society, and Palvera will always be in search of it. Miners first log the start of their shift at the quarry shack, after crossing the treacherous rope bridge, of course. From there, they take the elevator shaft down, deeper into the quarry. The clicks and clacks of the machinery as the shaft works is almost nostalgic to these miners. The miners are grateful for the shaft, dependent even, as it dwarfs man's capabilities for such a payload. From here, miners disperse into 4 separate shafts, gathering copper each and every day in the name of Palvera. The work is dangerous, but Palverans are more than willing to take the risk. At least, that's what the council believes. They end the day by recording how long they were gone and what their haul was. They'll be back tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that. They'll mine until the copper runs dry. Despite their whole lives living within the lockers of this shack, divers are believed to be far happier than the miners. There's something about the water that brings joy to the human mind. As long as it keeps them diving, the council is happy. That's right. Can you believe it? The quarry is done. Well, for the most part, I think it's done. Point being, this place is beautiful now, dude. What are we doing? Like, look at this. Look at this work of art. This is by far my favorite aspect of the quarry. Look at this. It's a rope bridge, and it even feels dangerous to walk on. Look at that. Oh man, I'm so pleased with how this turned out. Look at this elevator shaft, dude. Look at it, and it's got a ladder, so I can actually get down if I don't have my elytra. This place is beautiful. Now, none of these are real mines yet. None of them are, but maybe we'll make that change. We're gonna need to go mining eventually. I am kind of running dry of copper. Unironically. No, wait, that is ironically my fault. But yeah, dude, this place is beautiful. And I am just so excited it's done. This episode has taken me so much longer than I thought it would. But I'm glad we're wrapping things up. Yeah, Jesus, dude, this place is beautiful. Yeah. I guess that means we're gonna move on to the next part of the industrial district. Which, In real life, I already did it. It's all done for the most part. So I just need to do the editing segment, cinematic, whatnot, doodad, blueberry muffin. What? All right, dude. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's move on. Yeah, I'll see you in a second. Man. Oh man, let's take a stroll. Whoa. Whoa, what's this building? Yeah, this is a big diagonal building. And it's beautiful. Look at that. Oh, come on, man. Look at it. It's gorgeous. Oh man, we's cooking with this one. This is gonna be a factory. Now, what type of factory? I don't know, but welcome to the factory floor. It's very empty, but there's a lot of space, which means there's a lot of potential. This is the first factory here in Palvera. And it's an industrial district. It needs a factory. What are we gonna make? I don't know. There was plans about putting a moss farm in here. It didn't work out. It does exist. My moss farm does exist, and I'm about to show you why I needed it too. But it's just underground right now because I couldn't figure it out. But yeah, here it is. It's oxidizing. It's beautiful. Look at that. This is the factory right here. Oh, what's that? What's that over there? Oh, nah, man. What are we looking at here? Wow. Look at that shack. There's love put into that shack. Look at that. That's beautiful. What a creation. Look at that window. Look at that window. It's beautiful. As of recording this, I don't know if I've made a cinematic for this or not. I might have. Honestly, no clue. But if I did, then, me glazing my builds here is just going to be a little redundant, but who cares? Now, moving on, I'm sure you can see it already. We're getting comfortable. We're getting comfortable with terraforming. Yeah, man. Look at this. Look at this. Never in a million years would I think I could do something like this, but I've done it. Look at this view. Look. Oh, isn't it gorgeous? Look at that, man. It's beautiful. Oh, but we are far from done. That's right. This is a big episode. It's probably going to be a longer one, I guess. But we need to finish up the industrial district because when we're done here, we're putting all our chips in. We're wrapping things up here in Palvera for now, at least. And these next few episodes, I hope they're as good as I'm hoping they're gonna be. But nonetheless, we got a sawmill to put up and maybe another building over there. So let's get to work, why don't we? The sawmill is a staple of Palvera's industry. The city simply would not exist without lumber. Despite its importance to Palvera, it's not very busy this time of day. It's family owned and everyone plays a role. The father cuts the trees down, the son and daughter haul them back to the mill. The mother handles the finances and is the face the customer sees. They've been running like this for years, and they'll be running it for many more, assuming the forest allows it. So, not only do we have this fabulous sawmill, which I think I did a pretty decent job, with this interior. We don't get many more of these anymore. They'll come. Every building will have an interior. That's right. Everyone at some point. But not only is this thing just beautiful, but it has a secret. It is not just beautiful. Baby, it's functional. That is right. Look at this. I don't remember whose design this is, but it works, and it works well. So before I upload this, I'm going to put the video that I found for this farm in the description. Don't remember right offhand. It's probably, listen, there's only a few people I get farms from. Ray's Works, ENX04, and Potato Noir, I think, are the only people I use for farms because they're all banger. But yeah, I think that it's one of them three. And it works beautifully, and it's how I've gotten a lot of my wood lately. I don't have to go mine down some trees. There's some that don't work on it, whatever. But yeah, it's under here. It works. We'll figure out something for this big space at some point too, and that'll be covered up. Don't sweat it. But hey, yeah, dude, that's the sawmill. It's beautiful. It's beautiful and it works. It's functional. And I mean, what more could you ask for, honestly? So yeah, that sums up this segment. Oh yeah, look. Oh, look at this view, dude. Just think, when this episode started, none of this was here. That's the factory. I don't even know if I've talked about that. I don't think I'm gonna do a cinematic for it. I might at some point. Probably not anytime soon because it is very empty. But I like it. It has potential, and we'll build upon that later. Same thing for this building. I just needed a building. I have no use for it as of yet. That door opened really weird. But dude, just think. This whole place did not exist when this episode started. And I don't know if this is the right workload for me because my last episode was a pretty long time ago. And I'd like to kind of upload consistently. Nevertheless, it's here. It's done. And we did it. I mean, seriously, we did it. Is this the end of the episode? It might be. I don't think I even have anything left to say. So, yeah, why don't we just conclude it here? Why don't we make this my outro? Oh, look at this view. Look at that. Oh, my God, and he's eating. Dude, what have we made here? This place is beautiful. Listen, this city, oh, my God. This city is something I'm very proud of. This is probably the biggest project I've done in Minecraft so far. And you've all been here with me. That's the best part. Listen, I'm getting ahead of myself. Look at this beautiful view. It's all lit up, too. Look at them titans. This is wonderful, bro. This is just beautiful. And if you enjoyed coming along this journey with me, know that I got more coming. In fact, let me not get ahead of myself. I'll talk to you about that in the next episode. This is beautiful. If you liked it, like the video. If you liked it a whole lot, maybe even subscribe. Man, it feels weird saying that, like I'm an actual YouTuber or something, bro. Like, what? Listen, I got more to show, and I hope you'll be willing to see it with me. So, as nighttime falls here in Palvera, I hope you have a good night. I hope you join me for the next episode. It's been fun, dude. Peace.